everyone, I'm Karen from the Round Lake Area Public Library, and this is 5-Minute Mocktails. So this month I'm going to show you how to make a watermelon slushie. So what you're going to need is some Sprite, a watermelon, and a blender. And you're also going to need a large plastic bag, which I don't have. Let me grab it. Okay. So we are going to start out by cutting up our watermelon into cubes. So when you go to the store to choose a watermelon, I'm going to give you a few helpful tips on how to choose a good one. You're going to look for one that's pretty uniform in size. This one's pretty round. You don't want one, especially the seedless ones, you don't want them to be too oblong. The smaller, more circular ones are better, sweeter. You're going to look for one with a dull color. So you don't want it to be shiny. Shiny means it's not ripe. You're gonna want it to be heavy for the size. This one's extremely heavy, which means it's got a lot of water in it, which is what we want. You're gonna look for this end. This is the vine end where it was attached. Make sure it's not orange or green. That means it was picked before it was ripe. And the last thing you're gonna look for is this lovely ground spot. You want this ground spot to be yellow or orange. If it's white, it's probably going to be a little less sweet. So this one looked like a great one when I picked it at the store. So the way I like to cut my watermelon is I cut mine in half all the way through. And then I cut it in quarters. Look how beautiful that is on the inside. That looks like it's going to be a great watermelon. So now I cut it in quarters. And I cut around on one side, and then I cut around on the other so I get a nice big chunk. Now I do leave quite a bit of the flesh on the inside of the skin because we have chickens. So this will actually go out for the chickens, and you would be amazed. They pick this clean all the way down to the skin, and then the skin curls up and we throw it away. We also have dogs who happen to like watermelon, so they all have a nice treat, especially on a hot day. But we'll save that piece for the chickens. And then I just slice it up. And then I make kind of big cubes. You can make them any size you want. And then you're going to put them into a gallon bag. You're going to want about 2 cups of watermelon per drink. So I'll put these off to the side for now. Cut the rest of these up. So you can actually, if you're having watermelon for dinner or just as a snack, you can cut some up, put some in a bag, put it in your freezer, and make this drink at another time. You don't have to do it right away because that's exactly what you're going to do is put your watermelon into the freezer, which is what makes it slushy. So let me just finish cutting up this quarter of the watermelon. See, the dogs are standing here waiting for their watermelon rind, and I take it outside and they just eat as much as they want before the chickens take over. We do free range our chickens, so the dogs have to compete. All right, so there is that watermelon. So like I said, about 2 cups of that watermelon would go into the bag per drink you want to make. And here is my frozen watermelon. And I'm going to put it in this blender cup. You can use just a regular blender. This is the kind of blender we have. It's a Ninja. This is a little bit more than 2 cups. So, whoops, not quite that much in there. All right, and then I'm going to add my Sprites. So you can also use 7-Up or ginger ale, or I would think you could even use lemonade. Watermelon lemonade I love. I hadn't thought about using lemonade actually. So this was a little can. It was a 7.5 ounce can. Get that on there tight. Blend it up. I need a little bit more Sprite, so let me grab another one from the fridge. So, looks good. Put a little bit more Sprite in here. So altogether, it's probably going to end up being about 12 ounces. So one of these bigger bottles or a regular size can is going to work the best. Making a mess. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now we're going to take our glass, and so this next step is optional. I am going to take a lime. Okay, so I'm going to take a slice of the lime, and I'm going to squeeze it into my drink. And then I'm going to take the remainder of the lime and just rim my glass with it. And then I'm going to take this, which is tahini. If you haven't tried tahini on watermelon, it is fantastic. It's a little limey, zesty bit of deliciousness. The first time I had it was when we went down to the Taste of Chicago, and they served it like on watermelon. And I thought, oh, this is fantastic. And when I looked it up later, I saw that it's not a new thing. It's been around for a long time. But it was new to me, and ever since then, we enjoy tahini on our watermelon and our potato salad and our egg salad and all sorts of stuff. So there you go. I'm going to actually take another slice of the lime for a little garnish. Put a little slice in it there. And there it is. Isn't that cute? Summer in a glass. Enjoy it.